Hey folks, welcome back to Game Geeks. I'm your host, Kurt Wiegel. Today's episode, we are talking about a supplement for the Mothership role-playing game, which I reviewed earlier, called A Pound of Flesh. There's been a recurrent theme in some of the products for Mothership that there seems to be a lot of Shakespearean references in the game. For example, the sample ship they give is called the Falstaff in the core book. This product, A Pound of Flesh, is absolutely brimming with Shakespearean references that you got to pay attention and find them. Are they crucial to your understanding of the setting, the adventure, and what they're trying to do? No, but it makes for really fun snob points when you're going through these and going, ha, I got that one, or, I don't know what that one is. So, anyway, A Pound of Flesh is all about the Prospero Station, Prospero's Dream, which is a wretched hive of scum and villainy somewhere in deep space in the Mothership universe. Although I use the phrase Mothership universe very generally because there's only as much connective tissue between these books and their settings as you want there to be. So with the Pound of Flesh, you get Prospero Station, which is not a very law-abiding station. It's there. It exists far enough out that there aren't a lot of people who are going to give it much crap. It's run mainly by a Russian mob that is oddly headed up by an android, but it works. Android's just as vicious as any human could be. And when you dig into the various levels of this station, there's a lot of add-ons that you can either use or not use as you wish for your campaign and for your characters. For example, cybernetics, or slickware, which is software installed directly into the brain. Or there are sleeving options where you generate a copy of your body or a body you want that a mental scan of you goes into if anything ever happens to you and you die. Very, very much like Altered Carbon. Although I'm sure Altered Carbon didn't exactly invent that. It's sort of the first place I tripped over it, so that's where I go as a reference. There's a lot of money that you have to spend to be here. The docking fee is 1,000 credits plus 100 credits per day. There's an oxygen fee of 10 credits per day per person, or 50 if there are major events going on. So you can run out of money very quickly, and then you have to go to the courts. All right, so beyond that, what do you have in this? They call it a module, though I think of it as much more of a setting. There are events that take place here. It's not a dungeon crawl per se, but there are events that the longer you're here, there are factions and what they want versus how far in to the setting you're going, how long you've been there, that can go down to riots, that can go down to an attempted coup of the control of the station. When you get down into the core of the station, there are some delightfully squicky body horror type of things going on that kind of give the Book of Unremittent Horror. That book will look at it and go, ooh, damn, don't know that I would have done that. There's a lot with that sleeving process and the cloning that goes on that can get under a lot of players' skins. I'm pretty immune to it, but there were a couple times I went, going through it. It's a fairly short book like the rest of the Mothership line. It is a small, almost zine-style product, but that doesn't mean that it isn't absolutely packed to the brim with value, with usefulness, or with just plain awesome ideas that if you don't feel like using this in the game, for God's sake, rip it apart, mine it, use it for different areas and different spots in your game or whatever you're trying to do. It's absolutely fantastic, even if you don't run it straight. Although I will say I'm kind of known for never running anything straight insert joke here. Never running anything as is. I always want to put my own spin to it. I don't feel the need to do that with this game because it's interesting enough and dark enough and frankly full of better ideas than I can usually come up with, to the point where I don't want to change it at all. There's even a space station, building your own space station toolkit out there where it's a Mad Lib that you fill in. Like station's name is a blank core station orbiting a celestial body run by a core leader backed by group. So the station's name is anything, I'm just kind of going through here, from Gorgon Sorrow. The core station itself is a palatial estate orbiting the moon of an inhabited planet, and the core leader is a Rim War veteran commander, and it is backed by the 91st Colonial Dragons. It's all this table that you just roll d10s as you go. That was for a core space. Then there's rim space generators as well for the space stations. And there are ways just shaping your station is all kinds of value in here. So valuable, they even use the inside and the back covers for what you need. So, do you need this book? Well, honestly, yes, especially if you're playing Mothership or you're interested in dark sci-fi horror at all. All of these books are very reasonably priced. They are value-packed like nothing I've ever seen. These are the two previously that have been published previously, Mothership and Dead Planet. The third is this size. All you need are these and one of these, and that's all you have to carry around to develop and design your game. If you want to go with a standard spiral notebook instead of the composition book, go right ahead. It's still going to be less than £2. And for someone who's known for carrying around many, many massive tomes such as these and getting back problems because of it, it's a nice, refreshing thing so that you don't have to worry about slipping a disc because of your hobby. For Game Geeks, I'm your host, Kurt Wiegel. Good day and good gaming.